we shall always fight for our Ikeja ti ṣẹ̀wá, Ikeja ti fọwọ́yẹ. Our mass is padà lẹ́yìn, omi ló máa gbé wọn lọ.
We refuse to be plotted against this government. It is your deficiency. It is your deficiency that has brought this to you.
There's a road to the other side.
Magodo residents are willing to pay. Take us to any bank, A, B, C, or even Z. We are willing to pay.
These are the representatives of Harmony Estate and MD Afose Zone in Magodo Estate, Phase 1 in Lagos State. These residents have stormed the office of Ikeja Electric to know why they have been constantly plunged into darkness for the past 6 days.
What has been happening is frustrating. Frustrating in the sense that we try to engage Ikeja Electric official, and we had discussion with the business manager and the technical manager. But unfortunately, they will tell us this will be fixed within the next 2 weeks. We'll wait for 2 weeks. They will tell us we should wait for another 3 weeks. They keep changing the goalpost as soon as the time they give us it arrives. So we're tired of what is going on.
It's a terrible situation. They just bring the light as if they want to appease the gods. The next thing, for 3, 4, 5, 6 days straight, you don't have lights. All we want is light. We're not here to disrupt anything. We're not here to, it's peaceful as it can get. All we just want is NEPA or whatever they call them right now. Give us light. Power holding, give us light. Whatever you're called, give us light. We need light. We need light. I call them NEPA because that's what we've known them to be. So, power holding, please release light for us. That is what we want. Simple.
Nothing you do that you don't need power. To stay at home, you need power. To conduct your business, you need power. So, it's a plot, like I say, it's a plot to incite us. It's a plot to plot us against the government. Because why will our neighbor be having light? And we won't be having light. That is the question. So it's unacceptable. We will be coming here every week. If they lie, they should give us letter. We are seizing in this kind of a thing. We are not going to be tired. That's what we do. We will be here this week. We will be here later this week. We are going to come back again next week until it is resolved. If it is not resolved, expect us again. No.
This estate is metered estate. It means everybody have meter. And they told us we're in one band or the other, but we don't see light. It's as if somebody is practically making sure that we don't have light. And it's unacceptable. You know? It's unacceptable. It's pure, I consider it as pure wickedness. Because imagine seeing light before you head into your estate. As soon as you get into it, everywhere is dark for no reason. It's not because you are not paying, not because you don't have meter, but who is behind it?
They were seen singing and chanting Aluta songs in front of the IKEDC office in Ikeja and calling for an end to the darkness in Harmony Estate. The residents were later called into a meeting with the representatives of IKEDC, a meeting that lasted for close to 1.5 hours. Resolutions were made and was delivered by Tunde Alara, the lawyer representing the protesters.
As it were, our current experience with, we don't even have, averagely when we did the data, averagely it was 9 hours. It came to 9 hours. No. When we did the data, you know, cumulatively, when they take everything and then they divide, we are on a particular feeder from our zones, and we were removed from that feeder to a weaker feeder. And that was the crux of our meeting. We kept asking, what was the rationale for removing us? Because we had about six zones, and they removed 2 of us. So we asked them the criteria. That's the crux of our petition. We asked them for the criteria of why we were moved. And they said, well, they couldn't provide an answer for us because they didn't know we were coming. There is an answer that will be provided by the business unit.
At the end of the day, the protesters left with good feelings after they had been promised that power supply in the estate will improve, but they promised to return if they find the promise to be untrue. Kayode Shopekon reporting for iBrandTV.
Ikeja ti fọ́ wa jẹ. Àwa masses padà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀, omi ló máa gbé wọn lọ.